What's good, YouTube? It's Nas, and we back with another video. Roll to 300 subscribers, of course. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about a young team that just got eliminated. Y'all know what I'm talking about, the Detroit Pistons. And Detroit, a lot of people doubted Detroit. A lot of people were saying this, saying that, they're going to be the worst team. And they obviously proved everybody wrong, which they had everybody rooting for them. But obviously, they lost tonight with a crazy step back by Jalen Brunson. But Detroit has nothing forward. Let's not say that. Detroit has nothing but positives going away from this. They have a whole bright future going ahead with them, with their young superstar in Cade Cunningham, who is, I believe, is a superstar. I don't care about any of the nerds talking about his efficiency. I'm not going to be one of those people, because I'm not. Yeah, just know. Because if you watch the games, you watch the highlights, you know how good Cade Cunningham is. And obviously, they're missing their starting shooting guard in Jaden Ivey. So there's just nothing but positives if you could go away from that. From Detroit, you got Jalen Duren showing that he was worth his lottery pick. Obviously, he dropped 21-6 tonight. There was a lot of disrespect about Jalen Duren the last couple years. He hasn't looked good. Malik Beasley, even though he dropped the pass in the last couple games, you could argue that was a bad pass, but Malik Beasley had 20 points and he went 6 of 13 from 3. In the first half, he couldn't miss. So you're not gonna blame Malik Beasley for obviously this. Like, if you want to make a case, Detroit could have been up 3-2, and Detroit could have been going to New York right now for a Game 7 right now. You can make that case all you want, but obviously that's not how it is, and Detroit is obviously eliminated. So what's next for the Detroit Pistons? And I think what's next is Jaden Ivey getting healthy and Isaiah Stewart getting healthy, and possibly getting a young all-star. If an all-star becomes on the market, you pair a young all-star shooting guard. I should specify, because small forward's already taken by Asar Thompson. Asar Thompson should be a starter, and JB Bickerstaff should be ashamed of himself for only playing Asar Thompson only 23 minutes, because Asar had 17 points and 6 rebounds in this game with limited minutes, which is a crazy thing to say, but he had Dennis Schroeder playing 30 minutes over him, and that's just not the right choice. I just don't think that. But the plus minus would say difference. He was a -9, and Malik Beasley was plus 17, and Dennis Schroeder was plus 7. But I'm going off the eye test, bro. I'm not going off of efficiency. I'm not going off of plus minus. I'm not doing that. But potentially he took him out because of his free throw shooting, which Asar Thompson went 7 of 10. He missed a pair of free throws, but I'm not going to take out my best defender for that. But obviously, he got snatched back with some shit. Like, I was watching that game. I said, shit. Like, my bad for the cursing. But that's what in the live moment, I was like, damn. He hit that. But yeah, he did hit him. Hopefully, I showed the clip. I don't think I'm going to show the clip, because this is a Detroit video. Why would I try to make them look bad? But yeah, what's next? Like, obviously, they were missing Isaiah Stewart, Jaden Ivey, who are key pieces to this Detroit team. Like, they put on a hell of a fight. Like, in the title of the video I made for this New York Knicks versus Detroit Pistons, I said they ain't going out without a fight, and that's what Detroit did. They were not going out without a fight, and they stood by that. Their whole demeanor, they was physical on defense. They was doing everything, and you got the Detroit fans saying "F you, Brunson," and then Brunson does his 3-point celebration and shit. Finally, this was a great series. I was fake hoping that I'm from New York, but I was fake hoping that Detroit was gonna win this game so we could see a Game 7, and that'd be tough. But I don't know. Like, the Clippers and Nuggets game's on right now. If that goes Game 7, I might upload a video on that today too, or I might be going out Saturday, because I'm going to be going home. When the time this video is posted, I'm going to be on my way home from college. But Detroit has nothing but positives going forward. Like, any Detroit fans, you shouldn't really be. Yes, you could be disappointed, but this is your first appearance in God knows how long. You didn't win the game at home, but Detroit's going to be a playoff team next year. I have no doubt about it. And Detroit made people or made fans respect them. Like, I was in the off season, I saw their moves, and I'm like, oh, they actually gearing up. They could be a playoff team, and they were over 500 team. That just shows how much they excelled this season and how good they really were this season. Which I love that for Detroit. Detroit deserves to have a good basketball team for as long as they were bad for, and them breaking the record for the most losses in the season. I'm like, they can't be they can't be worse than what they were already. And they jumped up and they made a huge run, and Cade Cunningham most likely will be on All NBA third team. So that's a hell of an accomplishment for all of Detroit and their Detroit fans. So yeah, what do y'all think is next for the Detroit Pistons? Do y'all think they pick up an all-star guard? Do they continue their development plan? Because they can obviously do that. But obviously you see this run that these young guys did, and some of these veterans helped out the Detroit Pistons. Like, do you try to go get it more in the offseason, or do you try to run it back? I don't think they run it back. I think they add somebody in the offseason, or they make a trade or two. But let me know how y'all feel about the Detroit Pistons down below. Did they shock y'all? Because they didn't really shock me at all. I knew it coming in what this Detroit Pistons team was capable of. But I hope you guys enjoy it. Subscribe. Nah, if y'all still here, y'all some real ones. But if y'all want to see some more videos, just hit the subscribe button. We post it basically every day. We grinding. And there's a video right there if you want to click that shit. Or I might put two up here, but click them. You might like them.